Well, hello, vaccination junkies and anti-vaccination monkeys. This is the cult chaser Monica's Ghost, and I'm going to try to do this video quickly. I've been doing it. I've done it like 4 times over again because I keep saying the wrong thing in the wrong place because I psychologically know what's going on, but somebody tried to psych me out. A couple people tried to psych me out, and I keep speaking backwards. So we'll get into what happened, and then you'll kind of understand where I'm going. So, for those who are paying attention to the Paula the Pudding, we love pudding, to the pudding drama on Paula's Ghost channel, and on my Monica's Ghost Facebook, and on Peace, Love, and Threats from Anti-Vaxxers, we have a small issue with, well, Paula Holland throwing down the ban hammer on everybody. She banned me for 24 hours from Facebook. It was terrible. Oh my God. I mean, I realized it wasn't Facebook prison. I didn't have to get a girlfriend. I didn't have to mop or anything, play cards. I don't know, go to a parole hearing, but it was awful. Just so you know, whole 24 hours, couldn't do anything. Took a bath. Like a relaxing bath. Spent some time reading a book. It was great. Anyway, after the ban hammer was lifted, Paula was out in the sun, somewhere out in the shade somewhere, away from the sun, and I don't know if she's off, if she's butt hurt and she's off giving herself ice cube enemas to take care of the butt hurt, or if she's actually in her Hitler-like bunker strategizing with her other AVer friends to figure out how they're going to come back and get me and get us that she banned from the Facebookers with double duty meanness, the strategy of how they're going to ambush us pro-vaxxers. So anyway, two gals came to my Monica's Ghost and PM'd me, and what they did is they came and they said, "Oh, we hate Paula too. We think your videos about Paula on Monica's Ghost is so funny because everything you say about her is #1 right on AD, blah, 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 blah." And in the meantime, they admitted a few small little things in there to try to get me to give them information as well. And one of the things is they were with gentle informants. And then the other thing that they did was that they tried to take their little psychological pitchforks and bang at my brain a little bit and try to hit gold, to try to get me to admit things. The first gal, I gave her a couple of lies. I'll admit it. I'm sorry, honey. I tried to feed you some shit to see if you spread it around. I haven't seen it anywhere, so I don't think either you guys have gotten enough information or you guys already knew that it was bullshit. The next day, I got another gal. So the other gal, she feeds me a few things. She fed me some pictures of Paula. She tried to tell me that a bunch of stuff about how Paula's on welfare and her husband's on welfare and her husband really isn't an engineer and he's actually this and their brother-in-law lives with them. And a lot of the evidence on the Facebookers and other places proved to me that might not be totally correct, so I really didn't run with that too much. I think they thought I'd run with that and then they could get me for slander. So I never heard from her again. Poof, she's gone. Off into the digital blue. Next day, another gal comes in. "Oh, my friend blah blah was snooping around on your stuff. Is that okay?" "Well, I don't care if it's open. Snoop. We found out this about you. We found out that about you. So you already know what my real Facebook is, but we're going to play the game anyway, just so you can have a little bit of a good time. And you've been over there. We found out this about you. We found out that about you. Is this true? And can you give me information and advice on this?" "Sure. What the hell?" So I gave her some information and advice. And then poof, off into the digital blue she went, never to be seen from again. Never to be seen or heard from again, sorry. So what I thought we'd do today is that we would play a little game. And it's kind of like looking for Carmen Sandiego or Wally or whatever that is, because I'm hiding basically in plain sight. In fact, I'm not even hiding. So I'm obviously in plain sight. So I thought that I would play like a game of 20 answers to your 20 questions. And if you guys can figure out everything, then by the end you win a prize. Are you ready? Let's do it. So I'm going to fly myself into your echo chambers, drop off little bits of me that you guys can swoop down and pick up and tear apart. My name isn't fucking Monica. Okay? But you already knew that, didn't you? And the reason that you knew that was because if you've gone far back enough, those with gentle informants, if you've gone far enough back, then you've seen why I use the name Monica. And you know. Right? So you know my first name isn't Monica, but you know my last name is Jones. You got that down, and that's okay. Now, we'll take a minute here and just stop for a second, and I'll give you this opportunity right now. Just say it. Say my name. I mean, I don't think the sky is going to fall in or anything, okay? You know, it's not like if you say my name 3 times, I'll appear next to you and poke you with a voodoo doll pin or anything like that. That's not going to happen. You'll be fine. This is where I live. Actually, I live more back here. The X ended up over the front. I went back here. But I am here. You want to know where I'm at? That's where I'm at. This is a Google Earth shot of my space. Okay? And actually what this is an Illuminati stronghold in the middle of a rural area where I have been cloned 27 times and chained to computers to go online and snark and make fun of people under the Illuminati agenda. And because there's 27 of me and we work 24/7 and have nothing better to do, there are minions in the basement that make pancakes all the time, send them up on a conveyor belt, and we just eat and turn into Jabba the Hutts and drink booze and sit here and shill you. That's all we do. Actually, I live in the rurals of Wisconsin, and you might want to, if you're going to come visit me, if you can figure out where this is, and you're going to bring me some stupid paperwork that says you're going to take me to court for using your information as fair use that's out there publicly to parody you, you might want to tell your lawyer a couple things. I'll give you some tips, or whoever you're sending out. 1, take off the shell shoes, you know, the shiny Oxfords. 2, wear jeans, because it's been raining like hell and there's mud everywhere. And I would hate to see him get his nice new shoes all dirty, his expensive shoes. 2, it is hunting season, so I would wear blaze orange or blaze pink, and make sure you're not wearing anything beige, so you don't look like a deer. It's pretty standard in our area. Let's see. Be careful when you pull up, because getting out of the driveway is a bitch. Oh my God, what a pain in the ass. And my roommate has a concealed carry. That's not a threat. I'm just saying that in our house, we answer the door fully prepared for anything, just because we live in a rural area, right? So there you go. Oh, and the dogs. If you don't like dogs, you're fucked, because there's lots of them. So I hope that helps, so that when you do send somebody out to whatever it's going to do to me, strangle me, kill me, whatever, and all those different things you say, great. And, oh, Paula, somebody let Paula know that I'm about 50 miles from Turtle Lake, and you just let her know that, okay? I'm sure she'll understand what I'm talking about. So, anything else I can tell you? Oh, that's right, I got dreadlocks. Now, what I thought I could do is you could take this and you could screenshot it into your phone, or if you really want to be romantic, because I love romantical people, what you could do is you could print it and then cut it really small and put it in your wallet, because I love it when people carry pictures of me in their wallet. I think it's so romantical. Oh, I do. And then what happens is when you come find me, if you just want to double check that you had the right house in the right area of Wisconsin, what you can do is you can, we'll go dread for dread. Just take the dreadlocks and we'll match them up. Now mine are a little more, this is a picture that wasn't so hot, but this is when they were starting to have problems, because I had maintenance, some had moved and things had happened, so you know. Ooh, another little clue. So I was a little bit behind, but they're pretty much the same, and I think we can match them up. Dreadlock for dreadlock. Oh, and there's my Illuminati Quran back there, because we all know that the Illuminati and the jihadists are all hanging out together. But wait, what else can I tell you? Oh, the second gal who came in found out that I have a family herbalism degree. Whatever. Okay? Not degree, certificate. Trying to convince me, I'm sorry, that I should tell her that I have a degree. She's trying to get that information out of me. Now, I don't. I did not get my herbalism certificate between the Dollar Pokey Lounge and the multi-level car park at the University of Southern Australia of Derpness, but close. I got an informational certificate. The certificate means I completed the course for the information that I wanted through an online program. There you go. Oh my God. Everybody freak out. Why don't you take that back to my groups where they can all laugh? It'll be great. Half of them, I think, by now know it. Not because I was going to use it in a professional capacity, but because it was a 50-year-old program. I think it's now like 60 or 70-year-old program that's been teaching people either through mail order or online just the fundamentals of something to give them a base to start from so they can understand it, because I do use herbs for everyday stuff. You know, now, do I use herbs to try to cure cancer or to keep me from getting the mumps? No! That's why there's vaccines! Vaccines! to keep people from getting HPV, to keep them from getting the mumps. That's what they're for. Do you use it on tetanus? No. Rabies? No. Get over yourselves. I'm pagan. I'm almost atheist. I read tarot professionally, and I belong to a professional tarot association. Take that back to the groups and see what they do with it. Oh, maybe you can get hold of some of my tarot clients who already know about this page, and they already know my feelings. Sorry. Did I trigger ya? See, here's the end and the be-all of it. In all seriousness, I used to be you, aviator, conspiraderp, deep in, many years. Finally, I got a foothold in reality and came back. For the most part. I got my tarot cards and I'm a pagan. All right, whatever. Have a fun time with that. But I was you. And I'm telling you, when you guys started coming in and trying to get information on me, there is nothing you can do to me that hasn't been done to me already when I was in your space. And I implore you to walk away while you still can, because you can get hurt there. I have watched somebody get so ripped apart on YouTube that another YouTuber came to me that was a physical friend of theirs, lived in the physical proximity of their home, geographical proximity. The person tried to kill themselves. They were group stalked on YouTube and by people from YouTube in their own hometown. Conspiratards, flat earthers, people who believe Sandy Hook was a hoax, aviators, Alex Jones minions, people who listen to Alex Jones and Peter Santilli. You'll know these names. I'm telling you, walk away. Because you ask one question, that one question's been nagging you in the back of your mind the entire time you've been in this movement, the one thing you really want to know. You ask that question, and it's off their cult mantras. It's away from their cult mantras, and they will rip you to shreds. My name is Laura Jones. I live in Frederick, Wisconsin. I own my own business. I'm an artist. I read tarot cards, and I'm a writer. What I do this for is not just information, but entertainment. It's part of a program of entertainment. Just like any other parody channel. I just hope to inform while I'm doing it. If you don't like it, it's parody. There's really nothing you can do. And you could try to come after me now. But there is nothing you can do to me that hasn't already been done. Nothing. The only thing left is to kill me. And I don't think you're that stupid, and I'm not that dramatic to think that you would. Everything that I've seen your cult do has been done to me. And I just pray that you make it out before they do it to you. Monika'S ghost, out.